Get your thinking caps on. Let's learn you about the Chinese SKS. Now, this is I'll start off with the bullet. This is a 7.62 by 39. It's a standard issue, right here. All right, standard issue Soviet and assault rifle, I guess. They use it in the AK-47, SKS, and I believe that's about it. This is the body of it. I got a little bit more, but right here you have the fixed bayonet. You got a fixed magazine, and it's a oak wood right here. And yeah, this is the gas system. So the bayonet this one's a triangular bayonet. It's kind of illegal to use in war because when you stab somebody with a triangular bayonet and you twist it, you can't stitch it up.
Lisa Keller,
so
please call the main office.
It's really not allowed to have. But it's pretty cool. The receiver, here we go back one more. This is the receiver and the receiver cover. This is a receiver cover. It's a bulb up design. You got the spring. This is high tension when it's locked up. So when you pull it back like that and you try to take it apart, it'll fly off and break your nose. And this is the bolt receiver, and that's the firing pin mechanism. So this is all the receiver and stuff is right here. Just hold on.
What a receiver does.
So a receiver basically, when you pull it, when you shoot the gun, it brings up a bullet, and when you shoot the gas in the front, it pushes it backwards, and it loads another one up from the tension, and then it pushes it forward, and then after you push it forward and you pull the trigger, this thing right here, it's the firing pin. It shoots the bullet. It ignites the primer, and the bullet goes forward and hits somebody. Hopefully not friendly, but what's really cool about this weapon, it's a loose firing pin. So what happens sometimes is, I can't remember the name of it, but it sometimes accidentally fires because if you jiggle it forward, it doesn't happen with military issue bullets. It happens only with like commercial civilian use, like if it's a sport
That
rifle.
sounds really, really dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
It also sounds very entertaining in all the wrong ways.
Yeah.
Yes, look, he's got it on his back, and it accidentally fires, and
Oh,
You
not in
jump.
that sense. Not in that sense. It's more if you shoot it, it'll bounce back and then come back forward. So it's like an
that
automatic
sounds even
weapon.
more.
Yeah. So when you shoot it, it goes boom, boom, like that. On,
Oh.
on accident.
This is why I don't own any.
Wait, so it's not a semi, it's a fully automatic?
Oh, it's semi. It's just that
Accidentally.
the AK uses the same
accidentally
thing where it's like
become
loose, and the loose is mainly for automatic weapons. So that's what kind of like it accidentally happens.
Yeah, that sounds really dangerous.
And one of my favorite, apart from the bayonet, what the favorite part of this weapon is the magazine. So this right here is the magazine. This is the magazine cover, and you have two ways you can load this weapon. Or three ways. You can put it through the top, individually put your bullet down. You can use a stripper clip, which is this clip. It's go like that in a shape, and you have the bullets down in it, and you click it in like that. Or you can take off the cover like that, flip it upside down, and then drop bullets individually like that, and just clamp it on top. But that's kind of hard to do. And yeah, it's a pretty cool design. I'm kind of a fan of it. It's harder to reload with it, but I guess it's preference. So the gas operation system, when you fire a bullet, there's gases that are emitted, and the gases that come from inside the receiver, it goes forward into here, and then there's a pin inside. Can't remember what the pin does, but it brings it all back forward into it and then makes it cock back. And it's very hard this right here, the muzzle brake, so hard to get off. It's completely impossible, but you just got to hit it a lot of times.
Would you have one?
Yes, this is mine. I'm taking pictures of mine.
Dang.
So I'll give $1 million to whoever identifies what this is right here. I know you know what it is. Anybody else?
I want my $1 million.
All right, yeah, I didn't think so. Do you know?
It's a piece of metal.
So, in a lot of rifles, they put like a trap door on the back, and it's hollowed into butt of the gun. And you can store, like, the cleaning, it's usually the cleaning rods and stuff to clean it. The problem is, on every single one, I don't care if it's a French, British, a Chinese, they are almost impossible to open.
Yeah, my first time ever seeing it, I was like, I got excited. It was like, oh, cool, I got a buffer kit. I put my finger in there and it got stuck because the trap door, it closes back up on your finger. So it was pushing up like that and I'm like freaking out because I couldn't get it out. But-
Chinese finger trap, but far more effective kind of way.
They either snap back like that, or they're so hard to pull up that you're not breaking your finger.
You can barely see it, but there's a piece right here. It's a cleaning rod. So when you pull the bayonet, you keep it at a 90-degree angle, and it loosens up the cleaning rod. So you just twist it a little bit and then pull it out. And I use the butt end of it to open the buffer kit because I don't want to get my finger stuck. And this is the buffer kit. So this is it when you close it. This is all the contents on the inside. You twist it open, and you got your barrel cleaner. This is a small pin if you want to take open your, open up your firing pin, because it's like a whole box for the firing pin that you have to take apart. And I can't remember what this screw is for, but it's all on the inside. So yeah, that's my Chinese SKS.
So, when and where and why did you obtain the SKS?
I was at my grandpa's house, and he was like, I missed your,
This is a free one?
yeah.
That's even better. Go ahead.
Where did Grandpa get it, the Chinese SKS?
His great grandpa got it from some guy.
Some guy.
Some guy.
Yeah,
But
my
you
grandmother got
can
it.
buy
Some
these
guy.
for around $150. These are excellent prepper weapons. I'm not into the prepper lifestyle, but I've heard it's a very reliable gun. I mean, obviously, if my great grandfather used it, and it's an amazing weapon.
We don't like guns.
I have the serial number on it, and if the serial number's on it, that probably means it was military. And it stopped production in '54. So it was around 1945, which is first originally made in Soviet Russia, and then the Chinese eventually adopted it after that, a little bit after that. And they gave it to the Viet Cong farmers, and then gave it to everyone everywhere where China was involved, they had it.
In
And,
Soviet Russia, your gun accidentally fires and you're trying to use it.
yeah.
That's because they're too busy actually firing their guns.
Any questions?
He's just another civilian. What are you talking about? That's very good, Nick. Well done. So I have questions for you, not specifically this. So this was widely used in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your next acquisition? So what are you going to use your graduate present money for?
What do you mean?
You going to buy another rifle? What's your next rifle?
Oh, I was looking into Remington 700, but I've heard of the trigger malfunction on it, and that really scared me about the rifle. Because if a 30-06 gets accidentally fired and it goes to someone, it blows someone's head off, and it's not really that fun to have. But
Accidental murder is not something that you want to do.
Your own head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I might buy a shotgun, Remington, Mossberg, one of those two. But definitely some that shoots 30-06, maybe $1,000.
So, yeah,
But
I'm trying to get grand Saturday, but I don't know that I'm going to have enough money.
you came at when I finished.
Sorry.
Do you want me to go through it for you?
Sure.
I just.
Before you do, any other questions?